If someone constantly drains your energy, this video is about them. Psychology shows that toxic people are not always loud, aggressive, or obvious. Often they appear familiar, charming, or even supportive until you notice how you feel after interacting with them. Confused, exhausted, doubting yourself. That emotional shift is not accidental. Toxic behavior often works through subtle psychological patterns: manipulation, guilt, control, and emotional inconsistency. The goal is not connection, it's influence. Understanding this is the first step to protecting your peace. Toxic people often gain control by destabilizing your emotional balance. They may minimize your feelings, shift blame, or create situations where you feel responsible for their emotions. Psychology calls this emotional manipulation, when someone regulates their inner world by controlling yours. The more you react, explain, or defend yourself, the more power the dynamic gains. This is why awareness is so important. Peace begins when you recognize patterns instead of just reacting to moments. Toxic people also thrive on emotional access. They want constant availability, your time, attention, and emotional energy. Psychologically, proximity increases influence. The closer someone is to your emotional space, the easier it is for them to affect your mood, self-esteem, and decisions. Protecting your peace often starts with reducing access. Not everyone deserves full access to your inner world. Another key psychological trait of toxic people is inconsistency. They may be kind one moment and dismissive the next. This unpredictability keeps you emotionally alert, always trying to adjust or fix things. Your nervous system stays on edge. Over time, this leads to emotional exhaustion. Protecting your peace means stepping out of that cycle. Calm does not come from fixing toxic people. It comes from stabilizing yourself. One of the most powerful tools is emotional detachment. Detachment does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop absorbing what isn't yours. Psychology shows that emotionally healthy individuals allow others to experience the consequences of their behavior without rescuing them. You are not required to carry someone else's emotional weight. Boundaries are another essential form of self-protection. Boundaries are not ultimatums or punishments. They are guidelines that protect your mental and emotional well-being. Clear, consistent boundaries reduce manipulation because they remove ambiguity. Toxic people often resist boundaries because boundaries limit control. If someone reacts strongly to your boundaries, that reaction is information. Protecting your peace also means letting go of the need to be understood. Many people stay trapped in toxic dynamics because they keep trying to explain themselves. But psychology is clear. You do not need validation from the person who hurts you. Your experience is real even if it's dismissed. Another important step is choosing calm over confrontation. Toxic people often escalate situations emotionally. Remaining calm interrupts that pattern. Calm is not weakness, it's emotional regulation. When you stop reacting emotionally, you remove their leverage. Over time, you may realize that distance is the most effective protection. Walking away is not failure. It's discernment. Psychology emphasizes that peace is maintained by people who know when to disengage. You can forgive without reconnecting. You can care without continuing contact. Protecting your peace sometimes means accepting that not everyone is meant to stay in your life. This acceptance creates space for healthier relationships, clearer thinking, and emotional stability. The goal is not isolation. The goal is alignment. Your peace improves when your environment supports your well-being. So if you're dealing with toxic people, remember this. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to explain yourself endlessly. And you don't need to sacrifice your peace to keep others comfortable. Understanding the psychology of toxic people gives you clarity. Protecting your peace gives you freedom. And once you choose peace, everything else becomes easier.